So we're going to kick off with a story from the front page of the Telegraph, and this is, of course, what most of the papers are covering tomorrow, principally, which is Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II lying in state, Leo. I believe it's for 5 days, is that right?
5 days. They're talking about possibly extending it because so many people from all around the country and all around the world want to come and pay their respects. There's going to be huge queues. People are already queuing up to file past and see her and pay respects.
Yes. Nick, will you be making a visit, do you think, down to Westminster Hall?
I'm not going to. I must say, I'm impressed that people come out all day, and it just shows how much people love the Queen. I love the Queen, but I just couldn't go out into the crowds and stand there all day. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
But I'm amazed how many people are.
Well, it's nice weather today.
Well, the weather helps.
But I think, isn't a lot of this about, we've seen the reaction across the country. Various people have reacted in different ways, but there's an overall sense of sort of grief, isn't there? A lot of people agree, even though they didn't know her, they loved what she represented, and, this is a kind of way for them to bring that to a close and to sort of, to address however they're feeling about it.
I think it's hit people who didn't even realise it. I know people like Darius Davies, comedian, who's never been a royalist, but he's genuinely gutted about the Queen because, she represents that continuity. She's a real link to the past. She's, served for 70 years.
Yep.
And, so she's the link to our wartime generation, our best generation.
So I think that's very interesting, isn't it? That because she has obviously been around for 15 prime ministers.
Yeah.
She's been here from the time of Churchill through the war. It is that sense of
freezers.
Yeah, exactly. There is that sense of continuity.
Yeah.
And that's also, I think, what people are grieving, isn't it? The recognition that life moves on, that we have to move to a different era. That's part of it, surely, isn't it?
I said the other night on here, she's been there for my entire life and almost my parents' entire lifespan as well, since she came in 1952. But also, a note on the tradition of it, I saw a tweet saying, oh, this is over the top, criticising all the tradition. I like the tradition, I like that we keep that going, but what are we going to do? Do it on Zoom, you know what I mean? It's like, the tradition's actually important and is a key part of it, so that people being grumpy about it, I disagree completely.